Hello, greetings everyone. I welcome you all to this wonderful session, and I just want to be honest with you. In this session, I want to teach you important topics that you are supposed to know in science. So this is a combination of physics and chemistry. So I don't know if you are a GC candidate or you are an internal candidate. So what I'm about to share with you, these are the most important topics, and those of you that are under my online lessons, these are the things that I will major in so much. Like I've told you what we are about to start doing in the 2 months that are remaining before our exams. So what we are supposed to do now is that, one, we need to make sure that we go through topics in relation to what exam questions. So what I mean is that, for example, if I've got a question under sorts, so I will say, okay, sorts, I'll get like 10 questions under sorts. I teach them like that, even as I explain them slowly, just like that. So that is how I'll be doing in this remaining time. So I guess you're able to see. So science, what? Science topics. So I want to give you some topics that you are supposed to get, some topics that you need to understand. So I'll start with a chemistry. So I'll say chemistry, and if you're watching this, make sure that you've got where to write. So this is a chemistry. I want to start with a chemistry. So chemistry, you know that the first topic, what is chemistry, matter, some changes of states of matter, all those things, you understand them. So a topic I'm going to put here is just matter. So these topics that I'm giving you, if you know them, you are even going to tell me that, sir, for sure, the topics that you said are the major ones. For sure, we found them in an exam, and the test and the exam was so simple. This is what I want you to do. So this is a level that I want you to reach. Once you go into the exam, all those questions that you come should be very simple. I guess you are able to view this as long as you are able to watch this particular video. So the first one is what? Matter. So you ask yourself, okay, matter. What are you supposed to understand? You need to know everything. What matter is, basic units of matter, 3 states of matter. You understand the kinetic theory of matter. You understand all those things. So you need to make sure that you are able to understand all those things that get to come in an exam. So from matter, the next topic that we need to go into is called the separation techniques. So we need to understand what separation. So I'll say separation what? I'll just say separation here. You need to complete it. You say separation techniques. You understand some filtration, chromatograph, all those things, you need to understand them. So this is 1. 2, we've got the third one. The third one is what we get to call chemical bonding. So this is called what? Chemical bonding. For you to understand the chemical bonding, there are certain things that you are supposed to get. So for chemical bonding, you know that a person will understand that particular topic after looking at chemical formulas. This is the reason why I have not put chemical formulas here, because before you go into chemical bonding, before you write, if I say write, show the covalent bonding of carbon dioxide, meaning you know the correct formula for carbon dioxide. So the prerequisite topic for chemical bonding are the chemical equations and the chemical formulas. So we need to make sure that we know those things. From chemical bonding, the 4th topic that you need to go into is called the periodic table. So I'll say it is called the what? The periodic table. We are supposed to know everything on the what? On the periodic table. So you check, okay, this is the periodic table. You need to know chemical properties of group 1 elements, group 2, group 3. Or for all levels, we just focus on group 1, 2, 7, and 8. Simple as that. So that is it. Then the 5th one, these are the major topics. I'm not saying that, okay, you just need to know these ones, but once you study this, you stand a better, you'll be in a position where you can get even a distinction. So I just want you to follow this clearly and attentively. Let us proceed now and look at the fifth one. The fifth one, I'm going to call it what? Stoichiometry. So it is called the stoichiometry. So where we look at some calculations now, more concept, concentration, all those percentage yield, all those things get to fall under this particular topic. From here now, you go to a next one where we look at acid, salts, and bases. Acids, salts, so acids, salts, and bases. So this is also a topic that you are supposed to get. So I'm just giving you this one so that you know the ones you are behind in, so that you focus on those ones. Number 7, there is a topic now that is called chemical reactions. You need to know also this particular topic. Chemical what? Chemical reactions. So I'm just giving you the main ones. Then we've got number 8, we can look at metals and non-metals. So when we can look at what? Metals and what? And non-metals. So metals and non-metals, you need to understand these ones. From here now, the topic number 9 that a person needs to understand. So before I look at topic number 9, for metals, you need to know how to extract metals. So all those things you need to know them. If we go to non-metals, preparation of gases, preparation of oxygen, nitrogen, all those things you are supposed to get them. You need to make sure that you understand them clearly. So these are the ones that you are supposed to know. I'll just give you 10 topics, the most important ones that you need to get. I'm very slow in this. I would have just said papa, but even as you get to know this, I also want you to know some key parts that you need to major in so much, even as you get to prepare for those exams. If you are writing your GCE or you are an internal candidate. We go to topic number 9. Topic number 9, when you analyze, you say, okay, for chemistry, what are certain topics that I need to get? Okay, what are some of the topics? So for metals here, I've just remembered one thing. You also need to know oxides. So I'll not include the oxides here. So I'll say, okay, you look at what? Organic chemistry. It is very important to understand organic what? Organic chemistry. So just say organic what? Organic chemistry. These are some of the topics that a person needs to know. So even as you enter into that exam room, you have to make sure that you know these topics that are here. So we've got a matter, separation techniques, chemical bonding, periodic table, we've got calculations, stoichiometry. We also have what we get to call acid, salts, and bases. We look at chemical reactions. We look at metals and non-metals. We look at organic chemistry. These are the topics that at least once you know these ones, you stand a better chance in getting a distinction into the exam room. So the last topic is the one, there are supposed to be 10. So the last one is the one that you are thinking is supposed to be here. So that is the topic number 10. Topic number 10 is a free topic. Any topic that you think is supposed to be here, include it. I've left this deliberately to also give you chance to put one that I've not included here. Make sure that you study that one. It also comes in an exam. Straight away, we proceed and major into physics. So we go to physics now. So we've looked at chemistry and all these things. I guess you've seen them. So let us proceed now and look at. So we proceed and look at physics now. So these were chemistry topics. Let us now go to physics. Physics, we go to physics. So physics, what are some of the topics that we need to get? Topic number 1, we need to understand the measurements. So in physics, you need to know measurements. These are the most important ones. Measurements. You need to know how to use a micrometer, screw gauge, vernier calipers. You need to know basic units and the derived unit. So you need to make sure that you know all those ones even as you enter into an exam. The second one is called travel graphs. You need to know travel graphs. These are important topics that a person needs to get. So once you know this, you stand a better position. You'll be in a position where you can get a distinction. You know the science, combination of physics and chemistry. So these topics, at least once you know them, you are good to go. We go to the third one. So the third one that you need to get, you say, okay, travel graphs, what am I supposed to know? You need to know simple machines. So I'll say simple machines. You need to know simple machines. Then the fourth one, I'll write it there. The fourth one that you need to get is what we call power. You need to know power, energy. These are simple topics. Power, energy, and work. These topics. So topic number 4, there are 3. These ones are very simple. So you need to make sure that you know them and you are able to understand them clearly. Even as you get to prepare for your exams, you need to know power, work, energy, together with the force. So first, I will write it as an independent topic because so topic number 5 is force. Under force, you also look at something that we get to call Newton's laws of motion. You also need to understand what we get to call as moment. It gets to fall under force. So all those things, make sure that you get them. We jump now. We go to topic number 6. This particular topic, we are calling it what? Wave motion. So we need to understand wave motion. And the other thing that you need to know, under force here, the force that is here, you need also to understand the extensions. There is a topic, this question usually comes. So you need to understand this. Topic number 7 that you need to understand here, we look at thermophysics. You need to know what? Thermophysics. What is radiation, conduction, all those things you need to make sure that you know them. 8, we look at magnetism. You need to know this particular topic. You need to know magnetism. We've got 9th topic, you need to know electricity. So electricity, you need to make sure that you know it. So electricity, from electricity, we also have radioactivity. So you need to know radioactivity. From radioactivity, we also have another one, the 11th one, which is electronics. We look at what? Electronics. So the 11th one is electronics. Here, I've left 3 topics that you are thinking can come in your exams. But these are the major ones. You add your own 3 to make 15. So put 3. I've left 3 topics here that you need to put. So the ones that you're thinking are, sir, the sir has left out this particular topic. So put it here, 3 topics. The ones that are not here, don't neglect any topic. Any topic that you think is not here, put it. Put 3 and to make 15 so that you study those 15 topics in physics. Physics, subject that is so simple, and I know most of you are going to pass and you get a distinction in science. So for science, these are the topics that you need to get. So if you're watching this video, don't forget to follow me. This is your academic tutor, Harrison J. Zuru Tutor. This is the name I get to use on all platforms. Or you can follow me on my WhatsApp channel, Harrison J Zuru Tutor. You can follow me on YouTube, Harrison J Zuru Tutor. You can follow me on Facebook, Harrison J Zuru Tutor. And you have to make sure that you get the distinction that you want to get even in your exams. Thank you so much. Shalom. And those of you that are looking for tuitions, I'm a full-time online tutor. So I get to teach mathematics, science, combination of physics and chemistry, biology. We've got mathematics. So I do biology, science, mathematics, civic education, as well as RE 2046. Text me now on my WhatsApp number, which is 0971 066747. Thank you so much. So these are the topics that I want you to get.